Hi, I'm Liam McLennan. This module examines JavaScript's built-in types and libraries. Built-in types and libraries are the types, objects, and functions available for you to use in JavaScript. Think of it as JavaScript's version of the base class library. The JavaScript set of built-in types and libraries is relatively small because JavaScript was designed as a browser scripting language. For example, there is no I/O API and no cryptography API, just the basic libraries needed for browser scripting. Anything else you require has to be added by loading additional scripts. This module will investigate the built-in libraries as well as some of the more useful open source libraries. Let's start with the string type, obviously a very useful type to have around when dealing with web pages and HTML. And the obvious next thing to look at after strings is JavaScript's number type. And JavaScript does a few things a little bit differently with its numerical data types. Arrays are also very important in JavaScript, one of the main data structures that you get out of the box. And while we're looking at arrays, we'll also talk about _JS, which is an open source JavaScript library that adds functional programming concepts to JavaScript. JavaScript has great native support for regular expressions, so we'll look at some of the libraries for that. We'll take a tour of the date type. It's somewhat limited, so we'll also have a look at date.js, which is another open source library. This time, its purpose is to make working with JavaScript dates a little bit easier. After that, we'll work through some of the library functions that are available within JavaScript, focusing on the more common usages. And that includes the math object and the functions that are available for mathematical operations.